Tigers dominate Astros in a 10-0 victory. What a night for the Detroit Tigers. They put on an absolute show, defeating the Houston Astros 10-0, and fans should be buzzing about this performance. Trey Sweeney led the charge with a 3-run homer, a triple, and 2 runs scored, while Jack Flaherty silenced the Astros lineup over 7 impressive innings. This was not just any win, this was a statement game. Flaherty was on fire, allowing only 3 hits and a walk while striking out 9 batters. For those keeping track, this was his longest outing of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Flaherty's performance is a reminder of what he's capable of when he finds his rhythm, which raises an interesting question. Can he maintain this level of play as we head deeper into the season? Comment "Go Detroit Tigers" if you believe he can. The Tigers' offense was relentless, with contributions from all over the lineup. Riley Green also joined the fun with a 2-run homer, while Wenceel Perez and Colt Keith each hit solo shots. Keith finished the night with 3 hits, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs, proving once again that he's becoming a vital part of this team. The way these players are stepping up is truly encouraging. What do you think about their performances? Do you see this as a turning point for the Tigers? In the second inning, the Tigers loaded the bases but initially came up empty. That could have been a deflating moment, but instead, they regrouped and took control. Perez's 4th inning homer was a turning point, breaking the deadlock and setting the tone for the rest of the game. It's moments like these that can change a season, and Perez has now become the 9th Tigers player to reach double digits in homers. How exciting is that? The 5th inning was a spectacle, with Carpenter's 2-run triple and Green's impressive 29th homer stretching the lead to 5-0. This is the kind of offensive explosion we've been waiting for all season. The Tigers showed their potential and made it clear that they are not to be underestimated. As fans, we have to ask ourselves where this team can go from here. Is this the start of a strong finish to the season? With performances like this, it's hard not to feel optimistic. The Tigers have shown they can compete with the best, and I want to hear from all of you. How do you feel about the team's chances moving forward? Are you feeling hopeful or cautious? Now, let's keep the momentum going. Drop your city name and your thoughts about the Detroit Tigers in the comments below. Are you as excited as I am about what we just witnessed? Let's go Tigers! Detroit Tigers make strategic moves ahead of trade deadline. As the MLB trade deadline approached, many fans expected the Detroit Tigers to be quite active, and while they did make some additions, it's clear they didn't secure any major game changers. However, some of the players they brought in are starting to show their worth. Kyle Finnegan has emerged as a solid asset in the bullpen, providing manager A.J. Hinch with a reliable option to close out games. It's exciting to see how Finnegan could bolster the Tigers' late-game strategy. What do you think about Finnegan's impact so far? Comment "Go Detroit Tigers" if you're as pumped as I am. Chris Paddock has also been a bright spot, performing well as a starter when he's not facing his former team. It's crucial for the Tigers to see these new faces step up, especially after a rough start following the All-Star break. The team needed reinforcements, as the Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Guardians were creeping up in the AL Central standings, making it all the more urgent for the Tigers to solidify their roster. In the midst of these roster changes, former Tiger Mark Canha has found himself in a tough spot. After spending last season with Detroit and being traded to the San Francisco Giants, he signed a minor league deal with the Brewers and was later traded to the Royals. Unfortunately, things haven't gone well for Canha in Kansas City, as he struggled significantly, hitting just .212 and showing a lack of power. It's a real shame to see a player with potential struggle like this. Do you think the Tigers should have held on to him? Recently, the Royals announced that Canha had been reinstated from the injured list but was designated for assignment. With 2 stints on the IL this season, it raises questions about his future in baseball. Can he bounce back? Or is it time for him to find a new team? It will be interesting to see how quickly he clears waivers and what his market looks like moving forward. As Tigers fans, we have to stay hopeful and keep supporting our team. With the right moves and continued contributions from new players, the Detroit Tigers could still make a push. What are your thoughts on the Tigers' recent moves? Do you think they're on the right track? Let's hear from fans across the nation. Comment below with your city and your thoughts on the Tigers' performance this season. Go Detroit Tigers! Parker Meadows' road to recovery. Can he make it back for the Tigers? Detroit Tigers fans, we have some updates on outfielder Parker Meadows as he works through a right quad strain he picked up at the end of July. The team is optimistic that he could be back before September rolls around, but manager A.J. Hinch is keeping things realistic. He hinted that Meadows might not begin a rehab assignment during the current series against the Houston Astros, which just kicked off. This is a significant point, as it suggests that we shouldn't expect him to take the field in the immediate future. As of now, Meadows is progressing with running and baseball activities, but he hasn't reached full speed yet. With his batting average at a disappointing .200 and an OPS plus of 58 in just 125 plate appearances this season, one has to wonder how impactful he'll be upon his return. He missed a good chunk of the season due to a right arm injury before this quad issue sidelined him again. It's been a rough ride for Meadows, and as fans, we have to ask ourselves, how much can we expect from him when he finally gets back? Comment "Go Detroit Tigers" below and let us know what you think. Meanwhile, the Tigers are focusing on their postseason ambitions, and there's potential good news on the horizon. Pitchers Jose Urquidy and Alex Cobb are both on rehab assignments in the minors and could be making their way back to the big league roster soon. Cobb just pitched 2 scoreless innings for AAA Toledo, and he's scheduled for another appearance this week. Meanwhile, Urquidy has shown promise in his 4 appearances for Single-A Lakeland, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run while racking up 4 strikeouts. After undergoing elbow surgery that sidelined him for the entire 2024 season, his return could be a game-changer for our pitching staff. Also noteworthy is the activation of Alex Lang from the 60-day injured list. It's been a long time since he's been part of the major league roster, and his presence could boost the bullpen as we head toward the playoffs. As we look ahead, the upcoming weeks will be crucial for the Tigers. Will Meadows be able to find his form? Can Cobb and Urquidy make impactful returns? It's an exciting time for us fans, and your opinions matter. How do you feel about the Tigers' chances with these players potentially back in a mix? Let's hear from you. Comment your thoughts and the name of your city below. Go Detroit Tigers!